So this US dollar CAD analysis for Wednesday, the 18th of April. Now, let's just have a look what different prices and where prices may likely go. So, what we did see was the further sell side momentum from this 26.22 came all the way down towards that 25.30, a level previously identified, and we pretty much had a perfect test of that 25.30, and from which we are seeing that bullish buy side momentum from this 25.30, bringing us all the way back up towards this 25.90 at present. Now, if we do see this upwards continuation, we are looking for price to progress up towards that 26.22. Depending on the time it does take us to get towards that 26, I suppose it's going to get up there a lot quicker if we do see this continued progression to the upside. But in around 26.22, an area previously acted as resistance, so there is a possibility of seeing that sell side momentum return to the market from this 26.22, possibly bringing us back down towards that 25.30. If, however, we do break above the 26.22, we do have to be aware of the 200 period moving average sitting pretty close by towards the 26.22, may act as an added confluence and see that further sell side momentum return to the market, bring us back down towards the 25.30. If, however, we do break and hold above the 26.22, we're looking for price progress towards that 26.70, successful break from which we're looking for prices to move up towards that 127 level. And if there is sufficient volatility to the upside, 127.56 may just come into focus. But I would anticipate it. The ATRs aren't large enough. So in around a 127, we're looking at that being the far end of the range here to the upside on the US dollar CAD. Now, if we do see a breakdown in price from either where we are at present or after a retest of the 26.22, we're then looking for price to progress down towards the 125 if we aren't able to hold support at the 125.30. Successful break from which it is a pretty tight zone, but 24.86 has previously acted as support. And if we do break down from this I suppose I could just keep it at 125 actually, because it is within the realms. So if we do break down from this 24.86, the very next major level that we are looking at here to the downside will be a move down towards that 124.26, the very next major level here on the US dollar CAD. Now, what we'll do now is we'll have a look at the brief look at the daily chart just to see how prices are developing here on the US dollar CAD, and as we can see, we've had this pretty sharp sell-off. Now we're going to a bit of a consolidation here. We've tested 26.22. We've already tested 25.30. Had pretty much a perfect test of 25.30, as you can see by the wick and this bullish candle, which is following through from that. And we'll look to see if we do begin to head into a bit of a trading range, or if we can do break and hold above to see a continued recovery here in the US dollar CAD. Overall, macro, I suppose we got our low here. We've got a higher low there. There's a possibility of putting in another higher low, from which we'll be looking for prices to retest the old highs in around 31 and possibly breaking and continuing this recovery here in the US dollar CAD. If, however, we do fail to hold this 25.30 and we do see this continued progression down to the downside, this most recent major swing low would be under threat somewhat. And with that said, that should wrap up the US dollar CAD analysis. Thanks for watching.